What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Thursday, January 5th, and yes, we're going to make another video about Bonk. Bonk Token has obviously been making waves and headlines all across the Solana ecosystem. Why am I making a video about Bonk today? Well, we're going to be looking into the price action at the very end of the video. But before we get to that point, we got to see what is happening around Bonk and how it's affecting other people in the Solana community. I cannot wait to share those things with you today. As always, be sure to watch this video throughout its entirety. Stick around to the very end to hear my conclusion and statement around the Bonk token. And be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Bonk token right now has actually done a little bit of a pullback, a retracement. We saw this even go up as high as 0.000050. So that was a huge increase, over 200% in the past 24 hours. We have experienced a pullback, and as you can see here, we went as high as up to the 50-point mark, but now we've even dropped as low as the 22 mark, but has actually experienced a nice pullback to the upside. Now, why is that? Obviously, there are people liquidating their positions, trying to take profit. But what's really interesting is that we're actually seeing another spike, so that means there's renewed interest within this token. So let's go ahead and understand what's going on with TPS, which is the transactions per second. So we're going to go ahead and go over to Solana Legend. He says Solana's been ripping at 3.3 thousand TPS despite an absolute tsunami of transactions around Bonk and a number of over tokens. Now, what does he even mean by this? Well, basically, you're seeing that the amount of transactions per second and the volume has actually been increasing on Solana just because of this Bonk token, which I think is actually quite interesting. We even have Raj, who's one of the co-founders of Solana, retweeting something from Solana Mobile. Now, if you don't know what Solana Mobile is, it's a phone that Solana is producing that is going to be mainly focused on the Solana ecosystem. You can use any swap, DEX, NFT trading platforms on this phone, so that's really fast and easily integrated. This is going to be a lot better than using your average iPhone or Google phone. So this is really cool that he's actually retweeting this, sharing that there's an amount of speed and transactions that are so quick using the Orca swap, using the Solana Mobile. That's just better than the NASDAQ. So that's really cool. He continues to support Bonk in some way. We also have influencers such as Lark Davis, who is a YouTube influencer. He even addresses that Bonk is up 3,600% in a week. What the F? Now, that's just going to show that you have to be very careful when you watch influencers talk about a token, because again, when there is hype behind a token, you have to be really wary of, that you're not someone's exit liquidity. So if you ended up aping into this, you could be someone's profit, and you don't want that to happen for yourself. So please do your own research before investing in something like this. But there are people like Solana Princess who decided that when she looked in her other wallet that happened to have some Liberty Square NFTs, that wallet was airdropped roughly around 500 or 510 million tokens of Bonk. So she decided to take her liquidity out and take profit, roughly around $1,800. But obviously, the community around the whole Solana ecosystem pretty much, kind of battled with Solana Princess and said, why would you take your profit? So she experienced a little bit of criticism. But again, it's never bad to take profit, and no one should really bash each other for that. In fact, I'm actually proud of Solana Princess for actually taking profit regardless, even if it goes 100, 10x, whatever fold. But you just don't want to have regret of losing profit. You can't have regret of gaining profit. So I think if that makes sense, I think that's the best thing for her, and I support her for that. Now, Bungie is an artist behind the Lily and Lotus Gang NFT. Now, he says he doesn't give an F. And now this is on the 50-minute time frame. But again, he said that he had spoken to the team at Bonk and that basically all the tokens are pretty much distributed amongst all collections. So I just see this as him just supporting something because, again, it's bringing a lot of interest and volume and attention from people outside Solana into the Solana ecosystem. We also have founders, say for instance, Solana Berries, who's the founder and CEO of the Vandal City Corp NFT collection. Now he discloses that he's building Bonk, the token utility, for the holders to use within its ecosystem. But you're seeing that Bonk isn't just this random token that is just a regular meme token that people can just make profit on. People are trying to use this token within their own NFT economy so that it could be used as a form of payment, maybe a form of staking, whatever it may be. You just can't ignore that NFT collectors, NFT founders are starting to integrate this more and more every single day as we make these videos. And also, Solana Berry said this. Imagine telling your kids 10 years from now about how you paper hand billions of bonk. And this is actually kind of true because I've actually heard somebody who was airdropped 1.5 billion of bonk sold that bonk for 2 Solana. If he had just held that 1.5 billion, he would have made a ton of money. Next up, we have Just Ape, which is a collection, an NFT collection on Solana. It says it's compiling a list of all stores that accept Bonk Token. It's asking degens for info. So again, sometimes NFT founders don't know how to integrate it. They're actually asking for the community, how can we integrate this into our system? And then you have other NFT collections such as Yukio. Now Yukio was a rug project but has a brand new team, a lot of different builders within that project that are absolutely bullish in my opinion. They are absolutely one of the forefront NFT founders in this ecosystem. They said that we've already added Bonk to their online casino. Now, I don't know how I feel about casinos. Again, once regulation comes, that could be really risky. But they say you can deposit and play Bonk here. Now, Yukio holders get a ton of bonuses like free play, double deposits, and more. So they're implementing a UI and UX update soon. So you can see that Bonk is not going anywhere anytime soon. And if you're wondering which communities ended up receiving Bonk, well, PattyFi ended up sharing this. And these are all the NFT collections that received the Bonk token that were airdropped. And as you can see, some were not delivered, some are actually stuck in staking, and then some are completed. But again, if you're wondering if the Bonk token is completely airdropped, it is. It's completely done. So if you're asking for Bonk token to be airdropped to your NFT collection or community, unfortunately, all those tokens have been distributed to all these NFT collections if you do not know. So if you see yourself in here, check your wallet to see if you receive those Bonk tokens. And last but not least, Bonk so far has over 100,000 holders. So congratulations to Bonk and the team. Again, hopefully we can find out who's behind this token, making sure that it's not a rug. We'd love to know who's running the foundation, how they're planning to execute this moving forward, because again, there's a lot of hype, a lot of attention around this, and that's just something we can't ignore. So now you've stuck around to the very end of the video because you want to hear some price predictions. And again, these are predictions, it's not financial advice. This is just for your own entertainment, in my opinion only. So let's go ahead and go to Bird's Eye, which is a great way to understand the charting around the Bonk token. Now we did see a huge pump to the upside. Remember we were at 22 and now we're up to around 50 at the time of the highest all-time high. Well, again, we experienced a retracement, but as you can see here, this red line shows a support trend, meaning that we're having higher highs. And what does that mean? So higher lows and higher highs means that this thing is still uptrending. So you can see that the lows are here, 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 and here. And then we have higher highs. So we have one here, here, and here. So obviously there's something going on between this token that's just something that is showing that there's more volume, but we did have a huge sell-off. So you're seeing all these red volume candlesticks. That's just going to show that massive people took profit. But as an opportunity for some other people, they decided, you know, I'm going to buy in at that point. And that's why you're seeing these large green candles. So we bounced off this red line support level, and we also broke past this support level of around 25. And that's really important because the next step is we need to break above 34, which is this yellow line. That's the resistance level that we're experiencing right now. Once we break past that, this resistance level will now be a support level. Now we're actually going to use the Fibonacci retracement because this tool will help us understand the projection of where this could go in the next price point. So if we break past this and we break past its new all-time high, the goal of this token, it seems to be that this token could possibly reach around the 72 level, which would be massive. That's almost like a 3 to 4x fold, maybe even higher than that, depending on how much money you put in. But that's pretty much the prediction, right? Can we keep going there? And I think possibly we can because so many people are integrating this token. So the question is, as we close this video, now that you know where this could possibly go, are you willing to invest in this? Is this too risky? Are you going to buy the bottom or are you going to buy the top? Now, you've been educated and informed of basically where this token could absolutely go. But again, this is all risk, absolutely all risk. You cannot ignore that. Yes, the market cap is around 179 million compared to Shiba Inu, which is around the 4 billion family. So can this get up to that point? Well, again, you can't invest more than what you're willing to lose. Please, you need to make sure that you invest wisely. We create these videos because you need to be informed and educated on the best decision for the long road ahead, but also you're a trader, you're an investor. So if you end up betting all your eggs in one basket and that this thing goes to zero, then you lose all that money. So how do you strategize this? Well, we'll hopefully make more videos about this later on down the road. And hopefully you subscribe to this channel and you can stay informed of what's going on. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. We'll keep everybody more informed around the Bonk token and its projection later on down the road, and we'll go from there. So be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page, and we'll see you guys next time.